Now, Slough Horses has always been one of the sharpest, wittiest, and most quietly brilliant spy dramas on television, and Season 5 keeps that standard going with ease. Created by Will Smith, yes, not that one, and based on Mick Herron's award-winning Slough House novels, the show returns with another tense, politically charged, and darkly funny outing, once again carried by one of the best ensembles currently on television. At the centre of it all, of course, is Gary Oldman as Jackson Lamb, and honestly, he's the secret weapon of this entire series. Lamb remains a completely unkept, flatulent, borderline grotesque presence, yet utterly magnetic. His dry, bitter wit is razor sharp, delivered with such precision that I often have to pause the show mid-episode just to finish laughing. You get the sense Oldman is having the time of his life playing this character, and Season 5 leans into that more than ever. Alongside him is Jack Loudon, returning as River Cartwright. River feels a little bit more adrift this season, emotionally scattered and constantly being beaten down, but his arc does ultimately come together in a satisfying way. Kristen Scott Thomas once again nails her icy role as Diana Taverner, the formidable high-ranking MI5 executive who always seems 3 steps ahead of everyone. We don't see much of Jonathan Pryce this season, and when we do, there's a sadder, more fragile quality to him now. Meanwhile, Saskia Reeves remains excellent as Catherine Standish, the moral backbone of Slough House and the closest thing Jackson Lamb has to a conscience. And Christopher Chung here as Roddy Ho is still one of the funniest parts of the entire show. His delusional optimism and tech bro genius provides some of the biggest laughs of the season. Unfortunately, Rosalind Esla's Louisa Guy is sidelined this time around. And albeit completely annoying, James Callis here is excellent as Claude Whelan, the bumbling, over-promoted new Director General of the MI5. I must also give a special shout out to Hiba Benani as Tara, Roddy's apparent girlfriend, who of course is later proven to be one of the orchestrators of the Libyan terrorist cell. As usual, the acting is first class and absolutely phenomenal, and that is generally the heart of why Slough Horses works so well. Season 5 continues the show's blend of clandestine spy action, bleak British humour, this time diving into politically charged storyline involving a Libyan freedom fighter or terrorist organisation, depending on which perspective you take. The series cleverly touches on real-world fallout of the UK's involvement in 2011's Libyan uprising, weaving in ideas about immigration, government accountability, and international blowback. As usual, it's gritty but not overwhelming, clever but not pretentious, and always engaging. And even when the plot gets heavy, the humour slices through perfectly, especially with Lamb's acidic one-liners. This is the ultimate underdog spy story, but written with intelligence, bite, and style. Some fun trivia. Mick Jagger actually wrote the theme tune specifically for the show, as he was a fan of the books. Will Smith, the writer and creator of the series, has had to correct journalists many times. They get him confused with the famous actor. Gary Oldman has stated in interviews that this could be his last major role, as he loves playing the character so much. Slough Horses Season 5 gets a 9 out of 10. Funny, gripping, smart, and anchored by some fantastic performances. This is surely one not to miss.